Hey everyone, this isn't an item I got before the official release date, but nevertheless I figured to take sort of the Gravity Falls approach to talk about this interesting release. Transformers Power the Primes, Punch and Counterpunch. Take a look at the packaging first. The cool artwork with both versions of the character. Up top is the nice touch of Autobot red and Decepticon purple. Got all the Primes symbols there. Interesting side artwork that's meant to go with the exclusive versions of Blastoff and Repugnus 1, 2, 3 to make a combined image. I don't have either of those, but still a nice different look at the character from what's on the front, of course. Basic product info all over. Stock images of all three modes. And also the Prime Master Prima Prime that comes with them. Here's a little character info. Punch is an Autobot double agent. He converts into an alternate identity, Counterpunch, to infiltrate the Decepticon ranks. I don't think he's been featured in a lot of fiction, unfortunately. Kind of like one scene in the original 80s cartoon, scattered episodes of the Headmasters anime. I think a little bit of maybe the Dreamwave comics. Fortunately, no IDW exposure. Also, an interesting thing with this, and I think the other two exclusives, is that they have an opening window. And with that, you can see I already got him out of the box. But showcase both him and Prima. A nice bit of art and overview of the Power of the Primes line. Reading, the Autobots and Decepticons use Prime Masters to wield the incredible powers of the most legendary bots in the universe, the Primes. Prime Masters carry the spark of a Prime, allowing them to share a Prime's godlike ability with other bots. Get another look at that. It's just a basic look that we got the instructions fold out like that, showing all the different modes in good detail to help one along. But anyway, over to Punch as he was packaged. Very cool design, lots of nice detail, good color layout of blue, yellow, black, some silver, some red. Good looking Autobot insignia. Comes with a little gun and prime armor, although he himself can't combine. He can't form a arm or leg for a combiner. But at least there is weaponry, armor, and he can loan the hand to some other figure, if you so like. And with that, also looking in his back, you get an idea already of how Counterpunch looks, seeing that's how the transformation goes. Also trying to keep it on frame a bit to show how you change him. And you got him like this. And these pieces in the arms. Rotate his hands in to get counter punches out. Bend his arms the opposite way. Lower his Autobot insignia to hide it. Angle these up and rotate, and angle down, kind of click in place. Flip up his Decepticon insignia and angle the helmet to reveal Counterpunch's face. And there we have Counterpunch, his Decepticon persona. Also nice detail all around. Good looking face on that side as well. If it can focus on it. Not quite, but oh well. And neither mode really has distinct feet to speak of due to the transformation, but he's still very stable. Go over the articulation, ball jointed head. Look around quite nicely. Of course, double jointed elbows and knees. Ball jointed hips and shoulders. Bicep swivel. I think this is a thigh swivel, but it's really tight, so proceed carefully. Try to find a little hack to loosen that up if you want. That's basically the overview with the robot modes. So, onward to the vehicle. And get both insignias back up. I haven't really done this from Counterpunch, so this might take a moment. Let's see, angle these pieces back up. I think officially get the punch hands back out. Alright, before I transform, I will note that I did do the debatable fix with the shoulders. These little joints that attach to the ball joint. There's a flat side up that arguably is better for keeping the vehicle mode more in place. Some say it might help with preventing long-term stress to the plastic here, but I guess short-term it might not be so bad. But if you want to do that, just get like a flathead screwdriver or something, kind of angle the torso halves apart, wiggle the joints out, turn them around, and place them back on their pegs. I think I'll include a video on that in the description if you're curious about that. Tab these pieces in and actually open up the Decepticon chest, unfold the rest of the hood. Angle all three of these pieces together. And click them into place. There we go. And the legs actually are quite creative. Open them up. Angle the side roof and window pieces out. Fold them against Punch's chest. Click the knees together. And carefully, there's some little tabs along the sides. Kind of angle near each other. Sorry, this probably isn't very informative. And you kind of just press and click it all together. And also to store the gun, you can put it underneath here. Tab it in like so. And here is his car mode. Think of it as sort of a hybrid design of an Infiniti and a Camaro. Something like that. But sort of a modernized take on, I think, the Pontiac Fiero they originally turned into in the 80s toy. But it's a nice design. A ton of robot kibble. Nice spinning wheels. Decent window detail, despite it being in multiple pieces. Yeah, but that's basically it for Punch and Counterpunch himself. A quick little piece on the Prime Master he comes with, Prima. Sorry, that might not focus well on him. The Warrior of Light, I believe is he's designated. Yep. A non-translucent version of him comes with the Throne of the Primes Optimus Primal set. These are never available again, and I got the money, I might go for that instead. But either way, this is a good version to have. Of course, it's got the basic articulation of pinned hips and knee joints, ball joint head and shoulders, and of course to transform them, just flip it around to show the symbol, like so. No Pretender shell this time, so no, like extra figure and weapon functionality and stuff, but you can still go into Prime armor and Titan Master sockets. Enigma's a combination, Matrix cores. There's still that versatility, which is good. I might as well just basically show the basics of Prime armor, of course. Like so, you can fit Titan Masters, Prime Masters, and so on into there. This extra piece can kind of function as an extra gun for a figure if it's removed. Put the peg on. Well, so you can even put on top of the vehicle mode as armor or extra weaponry or however you'd like to imagine. And with either available thumb, it could turn into a hand. So yeah, that's basically all I've got to say about Punch and Counterpunch. I think he's an Amazon exclusive and is currently on back order right now, unfortunately. Official release date was sometime last week. Costs about 25 bucks on there, which isn't bad. Regular deluxes in retail are like 17 bucks or so. Add maybe $1 for the Prime Master, but then the extra functionality of turning into 2 robot modes, and the price is pretty understandable. So yeah, if you're interested in a unique character, a unique figure, such as this guy, go ahead and check him out. See you later, folks.